I resorted to camping. I ain't shit with that llama, ain't shit with that chopper. I'm camping like I'm garbage, My reflexes on pause now. Hey yo, what it do, baby? It's your boy Dynamic, and today I'm bringing you some Black Ops 2 commentary. I don't know if you guys remember a video that I made about a couple months ago, where I think the video's titled "Why Fat People Hate Doctors," and I basically explained the reason why I think that a lot of people that are fat or obese or whatever, such as myself, don't like doctors. Well, today has something to do with that video, and the reason I'm making this video is because I'm frustrated because about a month ago, I got these 2 lumps under my armpits, right? 2 painful lumps, and I got one on my right nipple, which is kind of embarrassing to say, but these lumps are very painful. So I go to WebMD and I do some research. I type up my symptoms or the type of pain and all that stuff, and WebMD basically tells me that, well, it doesn't tell me what I have, but it gives me like a general idea of what it could be. And one of the things that it could be, where I really don't know how to explain it, but I guess is like balls made out of fat, which can get swollen and they can hurt. But also some of the other things that came up was diseases such as Non-Hodgkins lymphoma, which is basically like a form of cancer. And another one that came up was swollen lymph nodes, which is, I don't know if to call them arteries, but it's like something in your body that gets inflamed and it gets infected or something like that, and you basically have to get them removed or something in that fashion. I'm not sure, but that's some of the things that it gave, the possibilities. So I went to the doctor thinking that he was going to send me to the hospital, get some tests done or something like that. So yet again, I trusted in my doctor, so I went to him to try to get some tests done or whatever. So when I'm there, he basically tells me the same thing that he always tells me. Okay, I know I'm overweight, I know I'm fat. He has the right to tell me, I need to lose some weight and stuff, but he needs to stop blaming anything that I have. Like if I go, "Doc, I broke my foot." "Oh, you broke your foot because you're too fat." I freaking hate that, man. So he basically told me that what I have there is some fat balls or whatever, some lumps made out of fat or something of that nature, and they hurt. But the thing is, okay, it's very likely that it could be that, right? I understand. It's very, very possible that it can be that. But it can also be something else. So why, instead of him just giving me a diagnostic without any single form of proof of what I actually have, any study or anything, he just decides to give me his, I guess it's like his opinion. But he should have sent me to the hospital. And that's the thing that gets me so mad, is that he's so sure about what I have that I even told him, like, shouldn't you send me to the doctor so I could get some tests and stuff like that? And no, so my plan is, whenever I get really pain, whenever I get the pain and it's really painful, I can barely take it, I'm gonna just go to the emergency room, tell them what I have. Because every time I've gone to the emergency room in the past, every time I've gone, they always do tests on me and stuff for whatever possible thing I might have. And that's one of my main complaints about doctors, man. I hate doctors. It could be, it could be in my DNA that I hate doctors, because this is something that stems in my family member. My grandparents hate going to the doctor. My grandfathers, actually not my grandmothers, my grandfathers hate going to the doctor. My dad hate going to the doctor. Pretty much all the males in my family that I know, they just don't like going to the doctor for some reason. I'm not ashamed to say that I'm one of them, but it's not a pleasant experience every time I go to the doctor. It's not something that I'm like, "Oh man, this guy's a beast," That's not the impression I get every time I go. And it's just freaking stressful that I go through that situation just because I'm fat. I'm pretty sure a lot of people go into the doctor that are not fat and they don't get. I feel like that's a form of discrimination, to be honest, because it just makes you feel like crap. Makes you feel like crap. I already know I'm fat. Like, I'm trying over here to lose weight, you know, and it's freaking hard. It's freaking hard to freaking starve yourself or eat like 1,500 calories a day, you know, like a person in a concentration camp over there. And you know, I just can't. It's something that you struggle with. So I just don't like the fact that everything I get has something to do with weight. Especially, he doesn't look for any alternatives. He's like 100% sure. I told my mom, look, if I die, if I got like cancer or something and I die, and yeah, you go right ahead, 100% sue this guy, sue this doctor, get all the money you can out of him, because that's bullshit. He should have sent me to the hospital to get some tests done, and that's not what happened. You know, I'm just taking out my frustration. I need someone to talk to, so I might as well talk to you guys. So anyways, I'm getting to the end. I hope you guys like this commentary, even though it was mostly personal. So anyways, peace out, players. Oh my god, peace.